the 21st century is witnessing a resurgence of interest in lunar exploration. This renewed focus promises groundbreaking scientific discoveries and economic opportunities. The Artemis Accords, guiding principles for space exploration, are pivotal in this new era. Named after NASA's Artemis program, they establish principles for international cooperation. These accords ensure a safe, sustainable, and collaborative future for space exploration. They foster a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect. The Artemis Accords pave the way for shared ambition and common goals. The Artemis Accords embody a commitment to peaceful purposes, transparency, and cooperation in space exploration. Over 20 nations have signed, signifying their dedication to these principles. The accords are non-binding, but signal intent to abide by shared principles. They are designed to be flexible and adaptable, addressing emerging challenges. As more nations join, they contribute unique perspectives, enriching the framework. The Artemis Accords hold profound significance for the future of lunar exploration. As humanity ventures back to the moon, these accords provide a roadmap for responsible and sustainable activities on the lunar surface and beyond. The Accords' emphasis on peaceful purposes is crucial for ensuring that the moon remains a domain for scientific discovery and human progress. By explicitly prohibiting military activities on the moon, the Accords foster an environment of trust and cooperation among nations. Moreover, the Accords' commitment to transparency promotes accountability and fosters confidence among signatory nations. By openly sharing information about their space activities, nations contribute to a more predictable and stable space environment. The principles enshrined in the Artemis Accords provide a foundation for addressing key challenges in lunar exploration, such as resource utilization, planetary protection, and the long-term sustainability of human presence on the moon. By adhering to these principles, nations can work together to ensure that the moon remains a pristine environment for scientific exploration and discovery for generations to come. International cooperation is not merely an aspiration, but a fundamental necessity for the success of lunar exploration. The Artemis Accords recognize this reality by establishing a framework for collaborative endeavors among nations. By pooling resources, expertise, and technological capabilities, nations can overcome the immense challenges of space exploration more effectively. The Artemis Accords facilitate the sharing of knowledge and best practices, accelerating progress in lunar exploration. Collaborative missions, such as the Lunar Gateway, an international space station in lunar orbit, exemplify the spirit of cooperation fostered by the Artemis Accords. This joint endeavor will serve as a staging ground for lunar surface missions, scientific research, and technological development. The Accords also encourage the participation of private entities in space exploration, recognizing their growing role in this domain. By fostering collaboration between governments and private companies, the Artemis Accords aim to leverage the strengths of both sectors to advance the frontiers of space exploration. Section 5. Peaceful exploration and resource utilization, avoiding lunar conflicts. The Artemis Accords emphasize the importance of peaceful exploration and responsible resource utilization on the moon. These principles are crucial for preventing conflicts and ensuring the long-term sustainability of lunar activities. The Accords reaffirm the moon as a global commons, belonging to all of humanity. They explicitly prohibit any nation from claiming sovereignty over any part of the moon. This principle is essential for avoiding territorial disputes and ensuring equitable access to lunar resources. The Accords recognize the right of nations to extract and utilize space resources, but emphasize that this must be done in a manner consistent with international law, including the Outer Space Treaty. This means that resource extraction should not harm the lunar environment or interfere with the activities of other nations. By promoting transparency and cooperation in resource utilization, the Artemis Accords aim to prevent conflicts and ensure that the benefits of lunar resources are shared equitably among all nations. This approach is essential for fostering a peaceful and prosperous future for humanity in space. Section 6. Interoperability and emergency assistance, ensuring mission success. The vast distances and harsh conditions of space exploration necessitate robust systems of interoperability and emergency assistance. The Artemis Accords address these critical aspects by promoting compatibility between different nations' space systems and establishing protocols for mutual support in emergencies. Interoperability, the ability of different systems to work together seamlessly, is crucial for ensuring the success of complex space missions. The Artemis Accords encourage nations to adopt common standards and procedures, facilitating cooperation and data sharing. In the event of an emergency, such as a spacecraft malfunction or a medical crisis, the Artemis Accords establish a framework for mutual assistance. Signatory nations pledge to provide assistance to astronauts in distress, regardless of their nationality. By fostering interoperability and establishing protocols for emergency assistance, the Artemis Accords enhance the safety and resilience of space missions. These provisions are essential for mitigating risks and ensuring the well-being of astronauts venturing beyond Earth's protective atmosphere. Section 7. Transparency and Data Sharing. Advancing Scientific Knowledge. The pursuit of scientific knowledge is a primary driver of space exploration. The Artemis Accords recognize the importance of transparency and data sharing in advancing our understanding of the universe. The Accords encourage nations to be open and transparent about their space activities, sharing information about their missions, discoveries, and scientific findings. This openness fosters trust and collaboration among the scientific community. Data sharing is essential for maximizing the scientific return on investment in space exploration. The Artemis Accords promote the timely and open sharing of scientific data, enabling researchers worldwide to access and analyze valuable information. By fostering a culture of transparency and data sharing, the Artemis Accords accelerate the pace of scientific discovery. They enable researchers to build upon each other's work, leading to a deeper understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. Section 8. Orbital Debris Mitigation. Protecting the space environment. The increasing amount of orbital debris poses a significant threat to the long-term sustainability of space activities. The Artemis Accords address this challenge by emphasizing the importance of debris mitigation and responsible space operations. The Accords encourage nations to adopt best practices for minimizing the creation of new debris, such as designing spacecraft for end-of-life disposal and implementing active debris removal technologies. Signatory nations commit to sharing information about their space objects and their orbital parameters. This transparency is crucial for tracking debris and mitigating the risk of collisions. By promoting responsible space operations and debris mitigation measures, the Artemis Accords aim to preserve the space environment for future generations. Protecting the orbital environment is essential for ensuring the continued access to and utilization of space for scientific, commercial, and security purposes. Section 9. A New Era of Space Diplomacy. Implications for International Relations. The Artemis Accords represent a significant development in space diplomacy, with implications for international relations beyond the realm of space exploration. The Accords demonstrate the potential for international cooperation in addressing global challenges. As humanity faces pressing issues such as climate change and resource scarcity, the collaborative spirit embodied in the Artemis Accords offers a model for tackling these shared concerns. The Accords highlight the evolving nature of international law and governance in space. As space activities become more complex and involve a wider range of actors, the Artemis Accords provide a framework for developing norms of behavior and ensuring responsible conduct. The Artemis Accords mark the beginning of a new era of space exploration, one characterized by international cooperation, peaceful purposes, and the pursuit of scientific knowledge. As humanity ventures further into the cosmos, these accords will continue to shape the future of space exploration and serve as a testament to the power of collaboration in addressing the challenges and opportunities of the final frontier.